Good morning, all of you. The previous class we studied about pure substance, impure substances, elements, characteristics of elements, and representation of elements that we already learned. Then today we are moving to study about our third chapter, second part, that is ions. Let's move to ions. Then what do you mean by ions? Then an atom or a small group of atoms that has an electrical charge due to loss or gain of electron is called an ion. Then what do you mean by ion? An atom or a small group of atom that has an electrical charge that is due to loss or gain of electron is called an ion. An ion that consists of only one atom with a charge that is called monoatomic ion. Then an ion carrying a negative charge is called cation. Then an ion carrying a net positive charge is called a cation, whereas one carrying net negative charge is called anion, that is positive charge that is called cation, negative charge that is called anion. Then metals tend to form cations, non-metals tend to form anions. The name of cations and anions of different elements are different. Then we learn about ions, cations and anions. Okay. Then for example, the cation of an element is written by adding the word ion. For example, cation sodium will be sodium ion. Anion of element mostly end with the suffixes such as ate, ite or ide. Example, sulfur we can write as sulfate, sulfite and sulfide. That is the examples of anion representing anions. Here you can see some positive ions, that means cation, and negative ions anion also we can observe here. Hydrogen positive, that is H plus, lithium Li plus, sodium Na plus. We already learned that symbols of elements. Here then potassium K plus, like that. Negative ion, that is anion, fluoride F minus, then chloride Cl minus, then bromide Br minus or negative charge. Then positive ion and negative ion, cations and anions. Then what do you mean by a compound? A compound is a substance that is formed when two or more elements chemically bonded together, that is called a compound. For example, CO2 is a compound, that is carbon dioxide. One carbon and two oxygen is a compound consisting of one carbon and oxygen bonded chemically. The constituent of this compound are combined in fixed ratio. Then representation of compounds. The molecular formula of a compound is symbolic representation of its composition. It gives us the information about the number of atoms of various elements present in one molecule of a compound. If we know the symbol and valency of various elements, then the molecular formula of different compound can be written very easily. We can write it very easily. Then there are certain rules to be followed while writing the molecular formula of a compound. Then first rule, that is, write the symbol of elements or ions that form the compound. First thing, write the symbol of the element or ions that form the compound. And second rule, write the valency of the element or the charge of each ion below its symbol. Then the third one, lastly, interchange the valencies or charges of the combining atom or the ions and write them as subscript. Then the fourth one, if the valency and charges are divisible by common factor, then divide and simplify the formula. Then the fifth one, in case of charges, do not include positive and negative signs. Exchange the numbers and then write them as subscript. In case of charges, do not include positive and negative sign. Exchange the numbers and then write them in subscript. These are the rules to be followed by writing the molecular formula of a compound. The chemical formula of a polyatomic ion such as calcium hydroxide can be written as. How we can write the chemical formula of calcium hydroxide? Then write the name of constituent elements of a compound. Here the first element, that is Ca and OH. Then write their respective valencies below each element. Then the valency, that is the valence last shell elements, that Ca calcium, that is +2, and OH, that valency, that is -1, +2 and here -1. Then now interchange the valencies of elements. Then that means Ca. Then we told that Ca is +2. That 2 is changing to OH. Then divide the valencies with a common factor if there is any. In case there is no common factor, therefore the formula we can write it as CaOH twice. That means Ca is 1 and OH 2 times repeating. CaOH twice. That is the chemical formula of calcium hydroxide. That is the formula of calcium hydroxide. I think you all understood how the chemical formula originate. Then these are the steps to write the chemical formula of polyatomic ions during using symbols. Thank you. Then what are the significance of molecular formula? What are the significance of while writing the molecular formula? Then 3 formulas are here. That is the molecular formula of a compound represent one molecule of the compound. That means the molecular formula of a compound represent one molecule of the compound, and also it indicate the name of the compound, the number of elements present in that compound, the number of atoms of each element in that compound also represent. That is the significance of molecular formula. That means if you are taking an example, sulfur dioxide is represented by, we can write the formula SO2. That elements represent SO2 are sulfur and oxygen, and one molecule of sulfur dioxide contains one atom of sulfur and 2 atoms of oxygen. That is the example SO2. Then CO2, that is carbon dioxide, 1 carbon and 2 oxygen atoms, like that. This is the significance of molecular formula. Thank you.